Hello everyone, welcome back to Helping Others Improve 2017, new year, new everything, new person. Today we are spectating Assemby. That's not an L, it's an I. Hope you guys have got a drink with you. I ran out of Pepsi and now I have to drink Dirty Coke. But that's fine, a cool drink is still a cool drink. Anyway, so this is a jungle matchup with a Teemo top, Azir mid lane, and Ivern support with a Jinx AD carry versus Pantheon top, Morgana mid by the looks of it, because it looks like it's a brand support, with a Vi jungle and a Corki ADC bot lane. What's my goddamn key things again? I've forgotten. Sucks. It's been a while. So no. Stop that. I'm trying to remember all my keys and stuff. That's the pause button, dipshit. Pretty sure it was H, but H just does that. So then how do I not have this goddamn bar here? There we go. I have to Did they change the buttons? Because I don't ever remember tab doing this. But oh well, I suppose it's easier. I suppose I can just be like, boop. I'd be like, E. So that's the role that everyone's in, starting off red. Apparently, I'm not sure, but I was told that the fuck is that timer up there? It's annoying. That bothers me. That all junglers normally start blue side first, no matter what. I don't know. It's just something. But we'll see how Jack and Vi compare with each other and that kind of stuff. I mean, since you've got an Ivern and a fucking Teemo, it just seems that this is a snowball matchup, because Pantheon could snowball really hard, Brand can as a support, and level 2 ganks might not be so bad either bottom or mid lane, because Yasei can do really, really well. If Teemo just does nothing but split push all game, you might win that way, but he has to do it correctly. I'm a bit iffy on the Teemo, but we'll see. Looks like you're going in for a gank on bottom here. That's not bad. They haven't got this warded. Or you're just going for Scuttlecrab. Your team's pushed right up to the tower here. Ganking this would have been really great. Scuttlecrab really isn't that worth it, because you could have easily ganked bottom. You're level 2. Yeah, you should be level 2. Almost even level 3. The gank here would have been great. You had an Ivern. You have all this stuff. You're coming in for a gank now. They've got this water. They haven't got that watered. They're about to ward it. Alright, so that's a jump on Brand. He's just going to flash over. I don't think you should have gone for Brand in that situation. If anything, Brand being all the way over here just left his ADC all alone. You could have completely skipped Brand, landed on Corki right here. It then would have been a 3-on-1, and Brand would have had to take some time to walk in and help his ADC. Or, if you had ganked earlier and not gotten Scuttlecrab, I feel like he could have gotten this gank off and done just as much. So, looks like they're going to retreat. They're not going to be able to do anything. Jenks still wants to go ham. That was a bit of a weird flash. It seems your team does get lucky with... Puppy, what are you doing? Puppy's being puppy. Ganking the Morgana, that's all well and good. His ears paying attention. Get Thunderlords off, that's all well and good. Just help peel for the Azir. Jinx somehow gets a double kill, that's all well and good. I don't know, why you have your passive? I mean, there was literally no point in flashing that. You have your passive, you're perfectly fine and safe. If anything, that's what I'd like to call a bitch flash. I mean, Morgana's got like 300 HP. Morgana, Vi was still full HP, yeah, but you have your passive. There was no reason to flash. Just take a drink. If anything, I quite possibly could have killed this Morgana. Teemo's here for whatever reason. Teemo should have gotten this plant here. If he's going to roam, he might as well have attacked this plant here to prevent the jungler from using it, and attack this plant here from just, you know, making anyone not use it. Seems as he is going to get caught, going to use Barry. He's going to live. You're doing blue. Zach's a ganking champion, so you need to be ganking left, right, and center as much as you can. Top might be the next best place to gank. I'm going to use that. You're going to go get the Scuttlecrab. Alright, he's got that watered. But you don't know this. I know this, but you don't know this. So, now top's not really gankable. Mid's backing, can't really gank mid. That ward might even see you. You're gonna... Now you're in vision range. He's not even paying any attention. You're still gonna get him somehow because he wasn't paying any attention to his own ward. That was a bit of a weird stun. Oh! Come on, Timo. I don't think you could do it. There was no reason to flash that. You got his flash. There was no reason to flash after that. I don't know why he's telling you to back. If anything, this would be the perfect time to just hard push this lane. He doesn't have teleport. You should tell Timo this next time. Why is he just AFKing right there? That's just so stupid. Pantheon backed. He has to walk all the way back in the lane. You and Timo may as well just hard push this. It doesn't matter who gets the fucking CS. As long as you hard push this wave and this wave into the tower. Pantheon then loses out on like 2.5 waves of experience and CS, putting Timo so much more further ahead than even if he didn't get it any of the CS. If you and Timo had just pushed this into this tower, then he would be further behind. Timo would be a higher level in CS and experience still, and it would set you up to gank later on. It seems like there was a bit of a thing here. Ivan's gonna get caught out. Jinx is gonna peel for the best that she can. She should really not go that far ahead. Seems like you're here. Are you gonna go off and help? Seems like it. There's gonna be a ward here which is going to spot you, which is gonna give you away. What items do you have? A warding totem. Huh, how do you know that she was there? I guess that ward there saw you. Oh, you're about to fucking die though, Jesus. That was a bit of a miss. That's fine. Why would he do that? Man, just low elo and everyone just doing really weird things. There's no reason for Yasei to use his ultimate there. There was a black shield. The black shield would just completely negated everything. That was a nice catch on... Oh, almost. See, if you still had your flash, you might have been able to do something. Alright, so this flash is down for everyone. That is Morgana backing, Vi backing. Scuttlecrab, Plant, Dragon is the best option for you right now. And I hope that you fucking do it. It'd be really good to get objectives. They've flashed, you might as well get and do something. There's no point in ganking this. There's like literally no point. It's being pushed into the tower. Go get Dragon. Dragon's a good objective. Vi's coming back down for it though. So the first thing she's probably going to do... Oh no, she's doing wolves. Never mind then. That spots Vi. No, you angled it just a bit wrong. That's fine. They ping this that they've used the plant because they've paid attention. The three of you getting Dragon, that's all well and good. That's good. Just take another drink. She's put a control ward in there. That's fine. Do you get Dragon? That's an Infernal Dragon. That's really good. Oh. You're just gonna flop out of there? Okay. Oh, Ivan almost got caught. They need to just not be here. This is really bad of them. It's just extremely bad of them to be here. They should just not fight. Alright, that's a good flash. They run away. There's just no reason to fight that. You almost died red, but that's okay. You get it. You gonna back? You gonna go do something? Popping a Hunter's Potion, I'm assuming. Nope. Okay. Back and going at items. Timo's about to go get ganked. Timo dies. Because Timo doesn't have this warded. Alright. Yasei's coming down for a gank. This ward won't spot him, not until it's too late. What level are you? You are level... Cannot tell. That doesn't tell me. That's really annoying. Level 5. You need to be here to soak up experience right now because Yasei's bottom. Morgana's not heading down. Right. This is a bad mistake. I feel like this is bad. There's no one mid lane. There's no one getting all this free CS. Your jungle minions aren't going anywhere. Nothing's being taken them. He could have been here soaking up all this CS and experience. And then Yasei could have ganked his own lane. And then you possibly both could have killed Morgana. And then, or if nothing happens and that doesn't go well, well then you just go back to your jungle and then you just farm the wolves and stuff. Because the jungle minions are staying there. They don't disappear. Alright, Teemo's finally got that shit watered. Finally shrooming the river. Azir needs to ward his shit too. There's a control ward in it. Oh no, the control ward's been gone. Alright, Teemo's pinging missing. That's good. You're blue. That's now been left up for anyone. So Azir should come in and pick this up, or even Teemo. You doing Scuttle Crab is incredibly bad because Scuttle Crab can unintentionally procs Teemo's shrooms. Seems like bot lane's having a bit of a trouble right now. Right, so you're gonna gank top or you're gonna gank mid? Mid looks like a really good place to gank right now. Alright, it seems like you thought so too. Little do you know that Vi's coming in. Alright, got that ultimate off, that's really good. You got that thing on Vi, that's really good. You flashed that. Alright. You can quite possibly win this fight, maybe. Alright, so that's your flash down. You still got your passive. Dog, what's wrong? Doggy's been a dog. Yeah, that was a bit of a silly ultimate. You just chilling around, doing this. Do you have your wards up? Yeah, it seems like you've warded that. Okay. I was just about to ask, you know, you should probably ward that if your wards are up. Just farming. You've got less farm than Vi. Vi has a kill, which puts her in the lead. Is there anything that you can do? Build more tanky, I suppose. I mean, you do need to be... Yeah. Bitch flash. Oh. That's Teemo gone. Blind up. Blind up. Blind out OP. Alright, I should be focusing on you, but that was kind of funny. You clearing out the wards are well and good. If anything right now that you know that they've seen you, why the fuck is he overextending so far? Is he stupid? Fucking... Jesus. Alright. You trying to kill Corki here just kind of got your ADC killed unintentionally because his ultimate attack targeted you. The moment you saw Brand's ultimate targeting you, you should actually run closer to Brand to prevent it from falling onto Ivern and then Thingy. Because, you know, you trying to group it with your ADC actually just got a kill just then. Gonna farm up a bit more. We got a successful gank off, but only because Corki's fucking stupid. That Corki saw you clear that control ward and then still overextended. Which is extremely weird. Alright, Jinx is doing alright. Teemo's doing alright. I like how it's like 2-2-2, 2-2-2. He has a sight stone, hasn't swapped that, is wanting to throw him. On the plus side, he has a fucking sight stone, so I'm happy about that. That's more so than Ivern. In my books, Brand is doing better than Ivern because it just seems like Ivern just doesn't know how to support. Alright, so that's him almost dead. You're here for backup. Here comes that ultimate. Ooh, that nearly got her. That might have killed her, actually. Right, so he needs to back the fuck off. It's a good thing he did. He coming back down bottom. Once again, I feel like that Brand was closer. In that case, you probably should have just gone for Brand. Just killed Brand and then just went after Corki next after you killed him. At this point in time, I would also think about swapping your trinket out. How much gold do you have? Like, because I can't tell because of the new fucking system that they've put in. Alright, so you got Brand. You've pushed Brand closer. You've knocked him out of his dash. That's all well and good. And that's her dead. Boop. Nope. You need to be here. You need to stop this from being a thing. What are you doing? You've got your passive up still. You haven't died once. Just... There we go. Stop being a little bit of a bitch. And do your job. There we go. Now would be the great time to back. You haven't backed in ages. You should have a lot of gold. I can't see it because I've changed the fucking commands and shit. And it's pissing me off. I'll have to go look that up. I didn't realize I changed it. Boots. I'm assuming that is Luden's. Or Runic. You know, the Luden's version. And getting more AP. I don't agree with that. APs that can work, yes, but I don't necessarily agree with it in this kind of matchup. In fact, I don't really agree with it at all. They've got someone that has great burst, potential magic burst. In fact, they all have burst. Meaning, and you're the only potential tank on this team. You should go tank. Cinderhawk wouldn't have been a bad option. I feel like you need MR. Because of that and that, really. Armor helps out a lot. I'm just thinking like item builds and stuff like that might possibly work. You have... Banshee's Veil is really good. Banshee's Veil gives you MR. It gives you health. And you need that as Zac. You always need health. You then have a free bubble. This free bubble then blocks her Q. It blocks her Q. It blocks Pantheon stun. It blocks Corky's shit. And it blocks Brand's shit. That's really, really good. There are 4 people bottom. You saw Morgana here. At least I fucking hope you did. And you paid no attention to her. You should have at least pinged Morgana while you're doing Raptors. Because now there are 4 people bottom. And there's nothing that they can do. Pardon me. That's a good flash. You've walked straight on top of a ward. There's 4 people here. It's a 3v4. Going in this is stupid. Azir is doing the right decision and hard pushing this. Putting in some pressure. This draws Vi and Morgana away. Now would be the perfect time to start a fight. You're on top of a ward. You don't even know it. Have you bought a control ward at all? I think you should have bought a control ward by now. You should have at least 75 gold spare to buy a control ward. This is Azir getting caught out. Just gonna start with that. Oh, he gets caught. Alright, rip. You're down here, you flash altered. This doesn't kill him, and that just knocks him towards safety. Oh. Almost. Alright, so that's a good stun. That's a good stun. You're gonna get caught and die. That's fine. Still get your passive. It's the first time your passive has been popped all game. You okay there, puppy? You calm down now? Just biting your tail. Doing dragon isn't necessarily good. You're pretty low. If anything, mid needs help. You should probably be here to stop mid from being a thing. Or even like stayed here and tried to get dragon. I mean, tower. You running off to do Krugs, or Ivan running off to try and start dragon, just cost you guys first blood tower. Because you won bot lane, you got 2 kills, or even just 1 kill. You probably should have just stayed and gotten the tower. There was just no point to leave. Here comes, you know, bitch. I'm gonna go kill her because she thinks she can do something. That's all well and good. Now that the jungler's dead, now was the perfect time to do dragon. Alright, it's gonna be a bit of a fail dash. That's fine, you got that watered, you can see them. Got dragon in the bush, that's really good because they can't see it now. They can't smite it. Morgana's on the side, Brand's on the side, they're all on the side. As the jungler with smite, you should not be going off to try and fight someone. Because you're the only one that can burst down dragon. And now Ivan's in a very silly position. Alright, so that's a double kill by Corky. I just feel like that was bad. Because you were low HP. Because you're not going tank. Because you're still going full AP. And because of that, you don't even have any MR. You don't have anything to stop this bitch from just one-shotting you. You don't have anything to stop Corky from one-shotting you. Like, to be honest, I don't agree with this build. Like, there's no point in going full AP when there are 4 people, even 5 people in the game that can just one-shot you. I mean, sure, you can do the same thing to them, but someone's got magic resistance. Someone's about to get magic resistance. And these 2 might get it eventually, but for now, you've got 2 people that have magic resistance and that they're about to get it. I'm not saying that Morellas gives magic resistance. I'm saying that Morgana should get an Abyssal and that she will get an Abyssal. Alright, so coming here to gank the only person on the team that has MR. Alright, you knocked him into a team mushroom. That's all well and good. That's an extra damage. And that should be him dead. But you were full HP when you started that fight. And you're half dead. You nearly died. And he didn't even attack you. If he had actually bothered to stun, Q you, and then attack you, you might have actually died. Like, he nearly one-shotted you with a full combo. I guess it's just one thing I can say. I think you're going for a Rylai's because they've changed the builds. I don't agree with that. Like, as I said, Banshee's Veil would do wonders here. Gives health, gives MR. What's an armor item that'll do great? A Warden's Mail? A Frozen Heart isn't even bad on Zac. Frozen Heart helps. I mean, it sounds a bit weird, yeah, but it still helps. Right. If she had a bit more of a... Well, I think if she had a bit more courage, then I think she could have easily fought you. Because I don't think your passive's up. It might be up now. I don't know. Is there a way for me to check? Yeah, your passive's up. Alright. But I still think that, because Morgana was there, I think they could have easily done something. He's not juking that at all. He's going to go straight onto Teemo. Teemo is going to die. Yep. Because Teemo didn't kite at all, didn't back. Take another drink. You should not be doing this. You backing is not good. Don't go be doing this. There is no one top to contest you. There is an ADC bottom pushing. Vi was mid. They were all just mid. Get this tower. Get this wave. There's no one here to contest you getting this tower. But what did you buy? You bought a Rylai's. I knew it. Alright, I called it. And you got more AP. Okay. It's only doing well because none of these guys have realized that they can just 3-shot you. They'll realize it eventually. How did that even work? I did not realize that you could I think it's an E, and flash at the same time. And truth be told, I don't think that should have worked at all. Once again, you nearly died. I'm gonna keep stressing this fucking fact. You've gone glass cannon. And as someone that needs a tank on their team, I don't agree with it at all. Teemo won't go tank. Of course Teemo won't go tank. Pardon me. Azir won't go tank. Jinx won't go tank. And Ivan should go a little bit tanky. He's not though. He doesn't even have a fucking sight stone, and that's pissing me off. Corki's doing kind of even. He's making stupid decisions like not paying attention to the map. I just feel like everyone just lacks map awareness in Loelo. Alright, so that's a free buff for someone that wants it. Ivan or fucking Azir. You're at 23 minutes. There's no point in jungling it anymore. You've got 2 towers. You might as well just group and try and get the third. Alright, so that's a flash gone. That should be you getting queued, by the way, and not her. Boop. That's him dead. That's your passive procced. That still tethers? And that's her dead. You might think that you going in there was good. But if you had gone tanky, your passive wouldn't have been procced. That's pushing. Corki's coming in. They're sieging mid. You're low HP, so I can forgive you for not being mid and not sieging this. You picking up this is actually really, really good. But here comes Pantheon. Pantheon will carry this game for them. Pantheon's got a lot of MR, which completely counters your entire build. And has CS'd quite a bit. He's got the same CS as Corki. And that puts him quite ahead. He's got a good key item, and he's getting his second key item. I feel like Pantheon is going to be a huge contender in this. You've still got your yellow trinket and your level 13. At this point in time, you should have a sweeper. He should have a sightstone and have a sweeper too. You gonna go try and steal this? Go, I believe in you. Hey, you did it. And now you're gonna die. You died for dragon, I suppose. Did you have your flash? Nope, you didn't. I was gonna say, possibly could have just flashed out. Jesus Christ, that crit. Jinx will carry this for you too, as long as you protect her. That's gonna be a bit hard, the fact that, you know, you're not tanky at all. That's Teemo getting dived. Pantheon can 1v1 anyone on your team right now. He is 5-2 with 160 CS. And he can dumpster all over Teemo. He can dumpster all over Azir, Jinx, Ivern, even you. Alright, so that's the combo coming in. Pantheon's got a tower because no one was there to stop it. Bot lane died. And Azir just used barrier for absolutely no reason. Yep. This is how games are thrown. What can you do? What can you do? He got chased and died. You should just keep running. In that situation, you just keep fucking running. He had like 100 HP. There was no reason for him to try and fight or stay at all. You just keep fucking running. You run right here, or even you run straight to base. You don't press that B button and open up shop and just AFK. That's bad for anyone. Once again, I'm going to stress the fact that I feel like a Banshee's Veil will do wonders here. It counters so much of what their team does. You need armor, because Pantheon can just do good and just one-shot you now. I mean, I can actually forgive the fact that you've gone AP if you just had a Banshee's Veil, because the Banshee's Veil will do so much to save you. Do you have your passive? Yeah, you do. Right. Since you have your passive, you can actually try and bait them out. Because they just used summoner spells and a few abilities to try and get you. You might as well just stay here and just do stuff. Pardon me. I ran out of my drink, which makes me sad. You're 3-2-6 with 140 CS by 30 minutes. I feel like this could have been done better. I mean, I can forgive the Runic Echoes. I don't think a Rylai should have been your next item. I can see Haunting Guys being decent, but once again, I don't see it as a second or a third item. Because there's no point in having damage if you can't take the damage. And as the only should-be tank on your team, you need to be with your team at all times. You need to be at the sides, ready to jump in case a fight starts. Like, I don't think split-pushing Zac is going to win this game. A split-pushing Pantheon might, because a Pantheon can just split-push, ult into the middle of the fight, and just literally just one-shot the Azir Jinx. Because you going full AP doesn't grant you the same damage as a Jinx, or an Azir. Or even a fucking Teemo for that matter. They're all coming for you. Do you have your wards up? Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't ward this or anything. Or even this. You're about to walk into Brand. But that's all well and fine. You can fight him because he's dumb. He's about to run into your team. Alright. That's good. In a 1v1 situation like that, you versus the support, that can work. That's him caught out. That didn't work. I'm surprised no one hit this. Like, you and Jinx could have gotten a huge boost. Could have gotten him a lot sooner. You pushing this now is really, really good. You have Daisy here to tank the tower. You can get this tower easy. Teemo, who's nearly dead, should just back and then quickly rush mid or something. You need to stop that. You didn't even stop it. Didn't even hit it. That's a bit weird. How'd you know that it was there? Did you take a guess? There was no wards here. Did you have your ward up? Yep. You possibly should have warded over the wall first. Right. So Jinx manages to get the shutdown, only because I think Pantheon missed. And here comes the damage from Jinx. What does she have? She's 12-5 with her 2 key items. Yeah, of course. You get exhausted, not gonna do much. Oh! Why would Corky do that? He just trades 1 for 1. Okay, like, okay. He might as well have just stayed here and just wave cleared. But you know, whatever. A lot of stupid shit happens. I forgot what spectating these games were like. I'm getting mad at the fact that AP Zac shouldn't work. Because your team has no tank. Even Ivan... Ivan's going a little bit tanky, actually. He's got some armor and some magic resistance, so that's good. Ivan's the only tank of the team. And he's not even doing that fucking correctly, because he doesn't even have a sight stone. Corky's being really, really stupid and just, like, not paying attention to his surroundings and just Wing into fights in hopes that he can get out somehow. Then have Brand, which gets caught out, tries to 1v1 as a support. Vi and Morgana ain't grouping with their team. You're not grouping with your team. It's a whole bunch of shit that's really pissing me off. Alright, what needs to be done? You're half HP with your passive still. Yep, still get your passive. We're about to get caught out. That's fine. Jinx can, like, 6-shot. So you need to be here. You need to be protecting this. And she's gonna die. I'm a bit upset and mad. Because you couldn't protect your AD carry. And that's your job. And now you're gonna die. Like, you not... You have damage. You didn't do damage. You landed straight on the Morgana. She just black shielded herself, and she just soaked up your entire burst. There goes your W. There went your Q. There went your E. Then went your R. You even used R and flash. You couldn't even kill her. You didn't even kill Morgana. You didn't even kill Vi. And because they survived your burst, you didn't have anything. You didn't have damage anymore because you got to wait for cooldowns. You got to wait for all this shit, and then they just 3-shotted you because you don't have armor. You don't have magic resistance. Now you have armor, but you should have gotten that like 20 minutes ago. Here comes Team for the fucking cleanup. Alright. That was a bit of a weird fucking Q, Morgana. Once again, Brand staying, overextending, getting caught out and dying because of it. Jinx getting caught out. It's a good thing she has fucking lifesteal. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is a lifesteal? She doesn't even have... She had fever for battle. I remember that much. So what the fuck healed her? Oh, this. Right, of course. I forgot that was made out of a Vampire Acceptor. That's a good item for her, too. Your Jinx is doing good. Your Jinx is carrying this entire fucking game, to be honest. Alright, you go all the way back here. Let's catch in the Vi. Vi going in, gets a huge fucking shield. Once again, she just survived your entire burst. Vi survived your E, your W, and your Q. Not that Q, obviously. But because of that, she was able to just Q into the fight and just kill... She got a huge shield because of Courage of the Colossus, which has even been nerfed. You have Courage of the Colossus too, but it scales off of HP, and you have some of it, but you don't have as much as you should. He's got cooldown reduction boots, which is really pissing me off. If you want CDR, get CDR runes. You can get like 10-20% CDR runes, and just go like full tank. Because of that fight, Big's team was just sitting here AFK in the bush for whatever fucking reason, more than likely flaming someone. Oh no, he's AFK, that's why. They get a tower out of this, exposing your inhibitor. This isn't good, like, you don't have a reliable tank for your team, whereas they have 2. They have 2 reliable tanks. That's him dead, that's him escaping. Pop. You're back here for whatever reason. Like, why are you back here? You shouldn't be back. You should be at the front. Because you're like the only person. There's a bit of a weird ultimate. There's a bit of a weird flash. There's just no reason for any of that. Yeah, and now you don't have your passive, I don't think. And now you're gonna die. Rip. That's the ultimate on the Jinx. The Mackerel's doesn't do anything. If Ivan is the body block, he did. Why the fuck does Ivan have a Guardian Angel? I just realized that. And that's Jinx dead, and that's Ivan dead. It's a 4v5 at this point in time. You guys need to not fight. You guys just need to get objectives. Just ward. You don't have wards because Ivan doesn't have a fucking sight stone. Your entire team isn't warding. I haven't seen any one of your members buy a control ward. I think you have. I just think they're cleared. But you need to keep the control wards up. For whatever reason, Azir has a fucking Dark Seal. That possibly was his first item. But it's just being useless at the moment. Just, you got a Randuin's Omen. Health, armor. It's a bit too late for that now, I think. Pantheon is 10 and 3. Vi is 8 and 5. Corki is 10 and 10. He's just flat even. But now Corki can 1v1 the Jinx. Corki can 1v1 the Azir. Corki can fucking 1v1 you and Teemo. We've gotten like 40 minutes into the game where it shouldn't be 40 minutes. This game should have been like, cause there's no fucking walls in Baron because someone isn't warding. And if someone isn't warding, well then the other members need to pick up the slack because it's just not the support's job. No, I've noticed that no one's even been picking up the fucking shit from Ivan either. Does no one not know what Ivan does? Azir getting caught out. Pop. There goes their support. They traded their support for your mid laner. There goes their mid laner. And there goes your entire team. Rip. Yeah, there's no one there to protect it. Teemo's AFK if no one's noticed. I'm not sure if it's because of a rage quit. I don't know. This kind of shit happens. But it's 40 minutes of the game. And to be honest, it's Season 6. Games shouldn't go for 40 minutes. Games usually go for about 25-30. You're now 5 and 6. And now you're buying MR. That's a bit too late for that. To be honest, it's 30 minutes too late. They could easily win this game right here and now. Pantheon is 11 and 3, and he's shredding this fucking tower. That tower's gone. Top's pushing, bot's pushing. Why did he ult? Why? Watching these games makes me cry sometimes. You've got no vision on Dragon. You've got no vision on Baron. They've got, because of their brand, who is a bit stupid, but as I said, he's got a sight stone, so he's doing something right. They've just got vision everywhere. Their entire team has been buying control wards non-stop and just been placing them. They've got a huge vision gain because of it. They're about to get Elder Dragon, which is essential for them. And once they get Elder, because you guys have an exposed inhibitor, they can just go get Baron. I think you're going in a bit too early. Can you smite this? Nope. For starters, you went in way too early. You should have waited a bit more. And not to mention, you're the only tank. Once you jumped over the squall, there was nothing protecting your AD carry. And then Pantheon just ults in and cleans up. And this is game. This is GG. Because Teemo's AFK, there's nothing defending this. All of their members, apart from their support, is now free. They can just win the game. Glass Cannon can work early game, but late game it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. You should have gotten Banshee's Veil as a second item. You should have gone tank. AP Zac doesn't work if there's no other tank on the team. Right. So I hope you've learnt a few things. AP Zac can work, but it just didn't work in this situation. And yeah, I'll see you guys, well, next time. Because hopefully I can be doing a lot more of these. Goodbye, good luck, have fun.